All right, Scorpio, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for the 2nd through the 8th of November. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology, which is very different from traditional Western astrology, which you can find more about in the description down below. And your sign might be different, so you'll want to check that out if you're new to this. Now, Scorpio, we do have a lot of shifts happening this week. House changes, one of which right at the beginning, Mars and Venus conjuncting. And when they do, they go into that 11th house of yours. So there's already been a lot of focus in new beginnings relating to maybe the progressive, maybe the group-oriented, the networking, the friendship aspect of your life, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, things like that of the 11th. That's where the last new moon took place. The sun's been in here. Mercury's been in here. Your north node's been in here. But now a motivation, a drive, and an enjoyment perhaps to network, connect. So more positive energy going into that, and you'll probably see it in the form of motivation, energy, and it's you in general. So, because it's your ruler, so it represents you in the chart. So naturally, there is, I think, just this attention in the next few months regarding networking, connecting, technology, progressiveness, and pursuing those things that you feel like are your ideals in life, and really giving and contributing in that sense. And naturally through that, there is that unfoldment in the process, and it's all about this life path, very supportive right now. With the North Node here. So Venus here, though, too, is saying you could enjoy it, connecting. Venus does naturally rule your 7th house, relationships and things like that. So maybe with friends and that sort of thing. So that's the beginning of the week. And all week long, we are going to have Jupiter opposing up to Chiron. And that's a good healing energy, actually. I think naturally it will come across as quite positive because it is involving a benefic. And here it's healing any wounds relating to your career, your work environment, your legacy, your public image in some regards, and the home and family stuff, which has been the case. So again, balancing home and family with the career, public life will be important. I think it'll come across as quite easy. Continuing to expand really in the career side and public side will be a good way of working with it. Naturally, it'll be healing any old wounds regarding that, insecurities or whatnot. And then from Tuesday onward, there's just sort of rejuvenation that I feel like will come from all of that. A sort of healed energy. And Jupiter does rule your 2nd house and your 5th house, so that could also be in regards to your values, your self-esteem, your finances in some regards, as well as your self-expression and creativity going through this sort of rejuvenating process. And really just being open to learning about it is really the key. So that's the early part of the week, and then around this Wednesday, Thursday time period, we do have the sun sextiling up to Pluto, at which time the sun goes into your 12th house. So now we start to get into a lot of emphasis here about rest, relaxation, spirituality. It's where the next new moon is going to be taking place. So the focus here, I think, is going to shift, and it's very supportive. So if you've been, I guess this week later on, if you feel like there's anything you want to get rid of, any old concepts in the psyche and spirituality regarding rest and relaxation, it's a great week to make change there and to just get rid of the old to make way for the new before this new moon next week. So a focus here, a good attention there, and even involving that career stuff, maybe getting some more of that alone time and really asking yourself the meaning behind those career things, since the sun does naturally rule your 10th. But in either case, it's our prana, it's our life force, it's our self-expression. So through those meditative things, I think you'll just be gaining more energy this later part of the week and for the next few weeks. Now, with that being said, Mercury is trining up to Neptune that same sort of time period. So there is more support coming in for the networking, for the groups, the ideals, and things like that. An easy flow of energy there. Mercury does also rule your 8th house, a good depth of life. I think there's a lot of meaning being unfolded in a very positive way this week. And going with the flow with that more group stuff, or even with your mind and communications, which is going to be the case for all of us. Then to top off the week, we do have Venus going over that North Node. So again, there's this emphasis. This will be mainly next week when there's more shifts to our life path, which for you is again to connect to the more progressive, group-oriented areas of life, following your pursuits, your visions, your ideals, which is that 11th, and enjoying it nonetheless with Venus over there. But the high point for you, Scorpios, is going to be when Mars goes over Venus early at the beginning of the week, feeling good, looking good, perhaps more motivation to connect to relationships. Venus will be helping you enjoy, in fact, just life in general, because it's you in the chart. So there's just that easy flow, that more Venusian take on things, could be quite creative as well. And then that's going to be prompting the rest of the week, in which the focus will be shifting, I think, more into the more spiritual aspects of life with the sun going into the 12th. All right, Scorpio, so have a great one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.